Scott Eastwood is saying goodbye after his father's tragic diagnosis. Clint Eastwood was born Clinton Eastwood Jr. on May 31, 1930, in San Francisco to Clinton Eastwood Sr., a steelworker, and Ruth Wood, a factory worker. Clint was the son of humble beginnings. His family's blue-collar background would later influence the characters he portrayed on screen, often embodying the resilience and grit of the working class. Growing up in the Great Depression, Eastwood's early years were shaped by economic hardship and uncertainty. Despite the challenges his family faced, young Clint's upbringing instilled in him a strong work ethic and a sense of determination that would serve him well throughout his life. The Great Depression cast a shadow over Clint Eastwood's childhood, as economic hardship gripped the nation. Raised during this tumultuous period, Eastwood experienced firsthand the struggles of his family and community as they navigated through tough times. Money was scarce, and the poverty loomed large. These formative experiences left an indelible mark on Eastwood, shaping his worldview and influencing his portrayal of characters who often faced adversity with stoicism and resilience. In 1950, amidst the backdrop of the Korean War, Clint Eastwood made a pivotal decision that would shape his future. At the age of 20, he enlisted in the U.S. Army, eager to serve his country during a time of conflict. Stationed at Fort Ord in California, Eastwood underwent rigorous military training, instilling in him a sense of discipline and fortitude that would prove invaluable in his later career. Though he never saw combat overseas, his time in the Army left a lasting impression on Eastwood, fostering a deep respect for duty and sacrifice. Moreover, his military service provided him with the GI Bill, which he would later utilize to pursue his passion for acting upon his return to civilian life. Following his honorable discharge from the Army in 1953, Clint Eastwood returned to his native California, eager to embark on a career in the entertainment industry. However, the road to success proved to be anything but smooth. Faced with the harsh realities of pursuing his dreams in Hollywood, Eastwood found himself struggling to make ends meet. To support himself financially, he took on a variety of odd jobs, including working as a lifeguard, a grocery clerk, and even a lumberjack. These humble beginnings underscored Eastwood's determination and tenacity, as he refused to let adversity deter him from his goals. Despite the setbacks he encountered, Eastwood remained steadfast in his pursuit of a career in acting, determined to carve out his path to success. In the mid-1950s, Clint Eastwood's perseverance began to pay off as he secured his first acting roles in a series of B-movies and television series. These early opportunities provided Eastwood with valuable experience and exposure, laying the groundwork for his future success. Although many of these early roles were relatively minor, they allowed Eastwood to hone his craft and develop his screen presence. Clint Eastwood's ascent to stardom began with his breakthrough role as Rowdy Yates in the iconic television series Rawhide. Premiering in 1959, the show followed the adventures of a group of cattle drivers as they navigated the challenges of the American West. As the rugged and resourceful Rowdy Yates, Eastwood captivated audiences with his magnetic screen presence and steely-eyed intensity. In 1964, Clint Eastwood made a bold transition from television to film with his starring role in Sergio Leone's A Fistful of Dollars. The film marked the beginning of Eastwood's iconic collaboration with Leone and the birth of his legendary man with no name persona. As the enigmatic and morally ambiguous gunslinger, Eastwood redefined the Western genre, injecting it with a gritty realism and anti-heroic edge. Clint Eastwood's collaboration with director Sergio Leone on a series of iconic spaghetti westerns is widely regarded as one of the most influential partnerships in cinematic history. Following the success of A Fistful of Dollars, Eastwood and Leone reunited for two sequels, For a Few Dollars More, 1965, and The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, 1966, collectively known as the Dollars Trilogy. These films solidified Eastwood's status as the quintessential anti-hero and established Leone as a master of the genre. In the late 1960s, Clint Eastwood expanded his acting range with a series of diverse roles that showcased his versatility as a performer. In Hang 'Em High, 1968, Eastwood starred as Jed Cooper, a former lawman seeking revenge against the men who wronged him. The film marked Eastwood's first collaboration with director Ted Post and further solidified his status as a leading man in the Western genre. Additionally, Eastwood demonstrated his comedic chops in Coogan's Bluff, 1968, playing a no-nonsense Arizona lawman transplanted to the bustling streets of New York City. Directed by Don Siegel, the film showcased Eastwood's ability to navigate different genres while maintaining his trademark charisma and presence. These roles marked a pivotal moment in Eastwood's career, signaling his transition from Western icon to versatile leading actor. Clint Eastwood's directorial debut with Play Misty for Me marked the beginning of a prolific and acclaimed second career behind the camera. Released in 1971, the film not only showcased Eastwood's talents as an actor but also revealed his keen eye for storytelling and mastery of cinematic craft. Following the success of Play Misty for Me, Clint Eastwood continued to solidify his reputation as a multi-talented filmmaker with a string of directorial and starring successes in the 1970s. In High Plains Drifter, 1973, Eastwood delivered a chilling and atmospheric western that subverted genre conventions and explored themes of revenge and redemption. Similarly, The Outlaw Josie Wales, 1976, showcased Eastwood's prowess as both actor and director, delivering an epic tale of survival and vengeance set against the backdrop of the American Civil War. With these films, Eastwood demonstrated his ability to seamlessly blend action, drama, and character-driven storytelling, further establishing himself as a leading creative force in Hollywood. Clint Eastwood's directorial career reached new heights in the 1990s and early 2000s with a pair of films that garnered critical acclaim and multiple Academy Awards. In 1992, Eastwood directed and starred in Unforgiven, a gritty and revisionist western that deconstructed the myth of the Old West. The film, which explored themes of violence, morality, and the consequences of revenge, earned widespread praise from critics and audiences, earning 4 Oscars including Best Picture and Best Director for Eastwood. Over a decade later, Eastwood continued to impress with $1 Million Baby, 2004, a poignant and powerful drama about a hardened boxing trainer who forms a bond with a determined female fighter. The film, which tackled themes of sacrifice, redemption, and the pursuit of dreams, swept the Oscars, winning 4 awards including Best Picture and Best Director for Eastwood once again. With Unforgiven and $1 Million Baby, Eastwood cemented his status as one of Hollywood's most respected and accomplished filmmakers, earning praise for his deft storytelling, strong performances, and emotional depth. Clint Eastwood's portrayal of Dirty Harry Callahan in the Dirty Harry film series stands as one of the most iconic and enduring roles in cinematic history. Introduced in the eponymous 1971 film, Dirty Harry, Eastwood brought to life the character of Harry Callahan, a tough-as-nails San Francisco police inspector known for his unorthodox methods and relentless pursuit of justice. In addition to his iconic role as Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood delivered a series of memorable performances throughout his career that showcased his versatility and range as an actor. In Escape from Alcatraz, 1979, Eastwood starred as Frank Morris, a real-life inmate who masterminded one of the most daring prison escapes in history from the infamous Alcatraz Island. With his understated yet commanding presence, Eastwood captured the steely resolve and indomitable spirit of the enigmatic Morris, earning praise for his portrayal of the complex character. Similarly, in the Line of Fire, 1993, Eastwood delivered a riveting performance as Secret Service agent Frank Horrigan, who becomes embroiled in a cat-and-mouse game with a would-be presidential assassin. Eastwood's portrayal of Horrigan, haunted by past failures and grappling with his mortality, added depth and nuance to the character, earning him critical acclaim and an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. Finally, in Gran Torino, 2008, Eastwood starred as Walt Kowalski, a cantankerous Korean War veteran who forms an unlikely bond with his Hmong immigrant neighbors. As Kowalski, Eastwood delivered a tour de force performance that was both gritty and tender, exploring themes of redemption, forgiveness, and the complexities of human relationships. Clint Eastwood's enduring presence in Hollywood has been exemplified by his continued acting roles well into his later years. Despite being in his 80s, Eastwood has remained active both in front of and behind the camera. In Trouble with the Curve, 2012, Eastwood portrayed an aging baseball scout facing the challenges of old age and strained family relationships. His performance was praised for its authenticity and emotional depth, proving that even in his later years, Eastwood's acting prowess remained as sharp as ever. Similarly, in The Mule, 2018, Eastwood not only starred but also directed the film, showcasing his multifaceted talents. As Earl Stone, a World War II veteran turned drug courier, Eastwood delivered a compelling performance that explored themes of redemption, regret, and the search for meaning in the twilight years of life. Despite his advanced age, Eastwood's commanding presence and magnetic screen charisma continue to captivate audiences, demonstrating his enduring appeal as one of Hollywood's most respected and beloved actors. But Clint Eastwood's health is currently the most important problem the 93-year-old star is facing while treating late-stage lung cancer. Health. Clint Eastwood in an exclusive interview with NBC News. Clint Eastwood's son, Scott Eastwood, confirmed the news to fans: "My father has terminal cancer." The influencer went on to explain that he will suddenly no longer be alive next year. He is undergoing chemotherapy. The tumor has spread to his spine, brain, kidneys and lungs, causing it. He has difficulty breathing, shoulder pain. Previously, at the end of March, Clint Eastwood often suffered from shoulder pain, chest tightness and difficulty breathing. Clint said that with mild pain, there is no need to worry because the body will heal itself. However, it will hurt itself in a short time. His shoulder pain not only did not improve, but it was getting worse. As it got worse, even getting dressed every day caused him pain. He was encouraged by his family to see a doctor for a checkup in April. The 93-year-old actor received a diagnosis of late-stage and metastatic lung cancer. Clint Eastwood has been in hospital in Los Angeles since receiving his diagnosis. He has undergone 12 rounds of chemotherapy and 1 surgery. At first he was frightened by the diagnosis and is haunted. However, with his therapy sessions, attitudes toward death changed dramatically. On his personal page, Clint Eastwood wrote that, "I have had a good career. I love my children. I know them very well, thank you." He added that he is not afraid of dying during the treatment. In the latest update of Clint Eastwood Clinic, the treatment is still on a ventilator and receiving injections. The actor is also taking painkillers and cannot self-seed and work. In addition, a doctor also shared that death for he is just a matter of time. What do you think about Clint Eastwood's health? Please send him a prayer below this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell button to update the latest news about him. Thank you for watching the entire video.